Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another VPN chat. Now, y'all, this right here, we about to get into some things, man. I am here with my brother, my college friend. He was one of the he's on one of my very first, not one of, he was on my very first show, my very first web series. This is my guy, Cord Jones. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Happy to be here, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, no, I appreciate you, brother. Man, Cord is definitely one of the OGs of video productions. Like, he was definitely a part of the foundation of my journey as far as becoming a content creator. I don't think he realized that. I didn't even know it at the time, but you know what I'm saying? He definitely is an OG and a part of the foundation. So I definitely am excited about having you here on this episode of VPN Chat.
Hey, man, I'm excited to be here, man. I never thought I'd have the opportunity to be interviewed by you or talk to you on your channel, so I appreciate it, man.
Why you think? Why you think that?
Cause I mean, it's been so long since I've been a part of any productions, man. You just been doing your thing since, like, your foot on the gas pedal since then, and it was a pleasure being a part of that beginning, and it was just I just seen you rise to new heights since then. So I
No, bro,
never
man.
thought I'd be back on here.
Nah, man. Like, honestly, you are one of the first people from the Georgia State crew that I actually got to talk to on this platform. I talked to Antoine on when I was doing Celebrate Black Excellence. I'm definitely gonna bring him on this over here so we can actually get more in depth about stuff we've been through. But yeah, man, no, of course, I always pay homage to you all,
No,
always,
for sure.
because you all, and I say this time and time again, like, y'all weren't trying to be like, y'all weren't trying to be actors. You know what I'm saying? Even though you did do some acting, y'all weren't out here saying, like, all right, my whole ambition in life is to be an actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys were y'all were my friends. And then, I had this idea and I was like, I really want to do this series. And y'all graciously did it, on top of all of our college responsibilities that we had to do.
Man, yes. Yes.
And it's crazy because even like, and I go back and I watch some of this stuff, I'm just like, how do we do all that? Like,
Man,
it was
it was
crazy.
amazing. It was amazing. Like we in between classes, we meet up at spots all over campus, shoot this scene here, shoot this scene there. Like sometimes we didn't even meet the person or know the person we was shooting with at that time. And then next thing you know, we got new friends and we got new people we hanging out with on campus after that scene. Like it was a time, man.
Yes, it was definitely a time for sure. Okay, so we gotta go to the origin. So we can let people know about our history, from the beginning. So I wrote this one act, and it was called Dear Diary. And Dear Diary, for people who don't know, was based on one of my high school friends. And her mother was dealing with a divorce, and what my high school friend was dealing with at the time as far as graduating from high school, getting ready to go to college and all that good stuff. So I entered that one act into uh the Black Student Theater ensemble at Georgia State University. They was doing one acts, and so I submitted mine in. It got in. I was super excited. Cause like, yes, I'm finally getting ready to get started on my journey to do this thing. Because I'm in Atlanta, right? You know, so I'm from Augusta. I'm in Atlanta. I'm like, I'm here, and I knew that this was where I needed to be as far as trying to really take off. But I just didn't know exactly how. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do that. And yes, I came a couple of nights actually, and Cord was actually in the one act. And Demarius was in it too.
Yep.
And it was I was just blown away to see my words be acted out on this stage. And for people who know, like a lot of my productions, I actually write and direct and produce. This is like one of the few times that I actually just wrote it and just, you know, let everybody else interpret how they wanted to interpret. And it was just so beautifully done. I thought it was dope to actually see y'all, you know, bring those words to life.
Man, look, I was starstruck because here I was, a freshman at Georgia State, coming off of acting all throughout my high school career in theater and just wanting to keep the theater vibe going on in my life because it brought so much peace.
Mm.
So I auditioned for the play for Dear Diary. I think I was in a couple of one acts in that entire ensemble. I forgot the name of the other one. It escapes me right now. But um man, like acting it out, practicing it, um, just going through rehearsals, getting prepared for the show, and then getting introduced to the person who wrote it. So I'm 18 years or yeah, 18 years old. Never have I met anybody who wrote a play, let
Mm.
alone be a part of the play. So now I get to put the face to the name on this script that I've been rehearsing and memorizing, and I was starstruck. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I was I was just amazed because I was like, here I am at Georgia State, and he wrote this. I'm acting it out like this is coming to life. This is and that's my first year in college. I'm like, man, I'm in a fairy tale, man. This is crazy. And that's just how I felt when I first met you and was doing that. I never shared that with you though, but yeah.
Oh man, that's you not about to have me cry on this thing, Cord. I don't have time for that.
It was just, man, it was amazing to me, man. I'm just being real.
Oh man, I first of all, I remember when I first talked to you, I didn't realize you were a freshman. First of all, I mean, because y'all, Cord is tall, y'all talk like Cord's taller than me. And you know, you're just your your stature was a lot more mature than what your age was. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, when you told me you was a freshman, and I was like, what? So yeah, so like I said, it was just amazing to me. Again, I was just in awe, and I was humbled that you all were you know, you enjoyed, first of all, you enjoyed the script, but also it was just, again, just seeing you guys bring the words to life on that stage. It was an amazing, that was an amazing time. It really was. Um and then uh I went on with that script. I'm trying to think, did I do the short film? I did the short film too with that particular script as well, and then I did another one. It was called the You Did Die with the Eugene Chronicles, and that is where like College Days spun off from. And so I did that. And I know I did that short in my sophomore year. Then my junior year, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and do the series. And I don't know if you heard this story before, Court, but I was doing it because I wanted to put it on Georgia State's television. We had, you had that broadcast, little student broadcast section that we had, and
Yep.
yeah, and I wanted to put it on there just to, just to add some content or whatever. And the guy, the general manager, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out." He never checked it out. He never looked at it, and that was very discouraging. That was my first, like, really my first, I guess, experience with quote unquote industry rejection. I mean, even though it was on the college level, collegiate level, but it was still like, it was like, dang, like, that's, you're not giving me a chance, sir. um,
Right? Just kids.
yeah, yeah, just give me a chance, man. Just give me a chance. But shout out to my homeboy Lamont Johnson. He put me over the website, and I was able to put the content on there. And for people who don't know, Cord was not the original Anthony on the show. We When I did the short film, it was somebody else playing that part, and then he wasn't able to do it. And then I remembered Cord from the play, and I said, I think Cord can play this part. And so I ended up, and that is the first time I actually did, because now I'm so known for keeping the same character and switching actors. I do that all the time now. I do the Anvil all the time. All the time.
If soap operas can do it, why can't you?
Exactly. Exactly. And so I hit Cord up and I said, hey, I don't exactly remember what the message was, but I do remember saying again about just enjoying your performance and asking you if you would do this series. Now, what was your thoughts when I first approached you about doing College Daze?
So at first I was shocked because I've never done anything. I had never done anything on film. I'd only been a theater kid. Just that's all I knew was it was being on stage. So I was shocked and nervous because I was like, how will it translate? Will I be able to bring the character to life the way that you wanted to, especially stepping into somebody else's shoes? Again, I was the youngest one, so I didn't want to mess up anything for anybody in the upper class and what they had going on. And then my schedule was crazy back then because basically I was a commuter, so I lived in Gwinnett County. I went to class and I went home. You know what I mean? Or I know at the
Yeah.
time, no, my freshman year I lived in Atlanta. That was before I moved back to Gwinnett. I was in Atlanta.
Hmm.
Um, so I moved. So I was just going to class, going home, going to work, and that was my routine. So I was like, I was nervous about fitting it in, and so I agreed to do it because you got to take that step. You got to take that leap of faith, and that's just how I was raised. And so I wanted to try it. And I remember after that first scene, man, I fell in love with it. I just fell in love with having to memorize that script, get my parts down, get that emotion, just bring that character to life. Um, it just broke me out of my shell even more, especially during that time where I was the only child. So I kept to myself. I hung out with my friends and my roommate, and college was a new world for me. And you
Hmm.
helped me break me out of my shell and meet new people, and get into new things that I never would have otherwise.
Man, that's cool, man. That's dope.
I know I told you a lot in that answer, but
No, 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 no. I love that, man. I like I said, that's the whole point of even that's the reason I even started doing VPN chat, man. Because it's a lot of things when you talk about stuff and you bringing up stories and old memories stuff like that. There's a lot of things that I don't know, and then a lot of things that whoever I'm talking to doesn't know either. So yeah, that's dope, man. I like I said for me, and I say this all the time. Like I said again, that's why I always pay tribute to you all, to especially the Georgia State crew, because you all just I don't know, man. I'm speechless because I'm as 38-year-old Carlton. I'm going back to thinking about what my mindset was back then. Just asking y'all like, hey, I got this show. And I just even thinking about it now, like it sounds crazy. Like you got this college. I was a junior at the time. You got this junior, asking his friends and people he just met, like, "Hey, I got this show. Will you do this?" And then, like I said, you're asking people like I said again, who don't have aspirations to really be in the industry. It's just either you're acting because it's something you like to do, or again, a lot of these people just doing me a favor. It was like, I'm your friend and I see what you're trying to do and I want to just help you do what you're doing. So like I am always just so appreciative of y'all because if it wasn't for y'all, all this stuff back here wouldn't exist at all without y'all. Like at all. Like so I just 1000% while I have you, I just want to say thank you. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, am so appreciative of you taking the time. I just because, like you said again, like you even like majority of the people they was living in the dorms. You weren't like you was like you said you were commuting. So like you just took the extra mile to voluntarily do something for somebody you literally just met.
hey, when the energy good, man, you just rock with it.
Yeah,
And we've been friends since then.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
We're family since then.
Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. One funny memory I remember when it was the first season, and we was shooting, I guess, the Christmas episode or whatever's going on. It's the episode where you were supposed to propose to your girlfriend, and 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 Jasmine, who played your girlfriend, she couldn't make it to the filming. And so I was like, well, we got to film today. So I said, we're gonna have you. I'm gonna have you do it over the phone, and I'm gonna you'll get broke up, and she gonna break up with you over the phone. I was
Yes. We wrote that script on the fly. On the fly. And we had the little flip phones back then, bro. It was little flip phones. So we had to write that long message with a little Dog.
oh
Yes,
gosh,
I remember.
oh man, I was like, this is the craziest proposal. This man gonna propose over the phone and get broke up with over the phone.
That's why I got broke up with. Oh man, hey, but we had to do what we had to do, man.
Yeah, we did. We did, man. That oh man, hilarious. Definitely you and Demarius, you and Demarius, y'all scenes are great. I love y'all's chemistry together. Cause again, y'all were in the play together, but then like I said,
Mhm.
y'all did this, y'all did College Days, and just it was just beautiful. It was beautiful to see just the brotherhood between y'all, and obviously it was natural. It was a natural thing because like I said, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all had that camaraderie and y'all just brought it to the scene.
Mhm.
What would, like I said again, you did 3 seasons actually, because you did season 3 sort of kinda. So I actually taped all of core season 3 scenes while I was still in Atlanta because I graduated '08, so I graduated before you did, and
Yep.
I was like, well, I'm about to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape your stuff now, and then I already have it. So, just like I said, just I want you just to just talk about your entire experience, just overall for shooting. Just the beginning of the series.
Man, so you made me expand on my acting. Like I said, I had done theater 4 years in high school, my freshman year in college, and you really made me want to bring Anthony to life. So I remember the fight scene me and Damaris had.
Yes.
Man, I wanted that to look so real, so bad, man. You don't understand. It was funny doing it, but I wanted it to look real so bad. And like the scenes we did when you came to my house, in Gwinnett,
Yeah.
and we shot those, man. I took that so like every scene I took serious. Like this was something I wanted you to put out good work, and I wanted to do my part to make sure that you put out good work. And I took it. That's how I just took it serious, and it was something that made me dig deep within myself, especially in acting, to really try to bring this character to life for you,
Mm,
um, and to do my fellow co-actors a justice, so they would have something good to work with, so that it wouldn't just be them working with somebody stale. And
yeah.
it was just I love to do it, man. It was fun. Like I said, I got addicted to it as soon as after that first scene. So it wasn't nothing for me to come and shoot a scene or go or drive back to Georgia State or meet up to do a scene or do a few scenes because it was fun for me. Like it was a good time. Like I sit back and show my scenes and show the whole show to my kids now. Um, when I can. I haven't shown I got 5 kids. They kept coming there for a minute. So like the 3 to 4 and the 1 year old ain't seen it yet. But my 9 and 14 year old know what's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
Do you ever miss it? Like, do you miss doing it?
Man, yes. In a one short answer, yes. I'm a creative. Like I enjoy creating stuff. So I've turned what I used to do in acting and theater into writing. Um, do I share it with the world? Nope. But I think I'm no, I know I'm about to break out from that shell. Thanks to you, thanks to my wife, pushing me. I literally just ordered, some stuff to get, microphones and lighting and stuff to get things started, because watching you, for instance, take what you do, the films that you make, take your poetry, take your writing, and you don't wait for anybody's permission to put it out or to do it. You just do it because it's what you want to do. It's what you're feeling in your heart that you want to do. Like when we did that poetry collab,
Yeah.
that was the first time, again, another first, the first time I had ever recorded and actually put something out there for the world to hear. Wanted to put my best foot forward when you came again and asked me, hey, do you want to be a part of this? This is the premise, this is the idea. Man, when I tell you I dug deep in my bag to make sure I gave you something that you would be proud of, because it took me back to that freshman year in college when you first asked me to be a part of College Daze. Another first for me, and I wanted to put out something that you would be proud of, because you came to me and you asked me to do something for you. Just like when you asked me to write, be a part of the magazine. Wanted to put out the best articles possible because you asked me to do something. It was just off of the love, off of the strength of family. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. Man, I like I said, bro, I just 1000%, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this, bro. I just appreciate you, man. Like it's wild to me. I'm about to get my bag a little bit. So here we go.
Get in it. Get in it.
um when you watch growing up, when you watch these shows on TV, and you see like a different world, uh, or even like Say About the Bell, the college years. So just basically you see these collegiate type shows, and you think, oh, this is how it's gonna be when I go to college. I'm going to go to college. I'm gonna actually meet like my actual best friend. It's gonna be my best friend for life, or not even just best friend, my good friend for life or whatever. And it's crazy because when I came to Georgia State, a few of my friends from high school, we didn't all go to Georgia State. We didn't all say we were all going to Georgia State together, but we just so happened we were all gonna be at Georgia State. I actually roomed with two of the people that I went to high school with, I graduated from high school with. And so, but again, as you grow, you realize that sometimes you start growing apart, and everybody start doing their own thing. And it was a time while I was in college that I felt lost. Like I felt like I felt alone. I felt like I didn't have anybody. Um, and like I said, I was meeting friends here and there, or should I say acquaintances here and there, or whatever. But I just kind of just I felt like I was wandering a little bit. And then, like I said, in the church I was going to, of course, I joined the college ministry. And again, and even people that's on college day, they were part of the college ministry too. But I still felt kind of like I was wandering, just because I never really felt like I had a connection with anybody that really understood me. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, when I met you, and then when I met Demarius, like things clicked for me. It was like, I don't know, it was just something like you said, the energy, y'all spirits. It was just something like I was like, I really feel like, all right, these my guys. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like I would even come to school early, like just so I could like link up with you for like, even if it was just 30 minutes, like even before we went to class, just to link up. Because like I said again, I finally felt like, all right, I finally found people that I really genuinely connect with. Because again, even some of the people that I was going to the church ministry with, they was off doing their own thing and everything, joining sororities and fraternities and different things like that. I tried to do that life, and I don't know, just something just did click for me with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just never,
Likewise.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just never went forward with it. My guy that was trying to get me to do it, and I was just like, I don't think this is my thing, man. I was like, I don't know. And the money too, but that's another topic. um, but yeah, man, I just really want to say, man, you I don't know if I think I told you this before, man, but like I said, you essentially saved my life, man. I just felt like because it was a time, it was so dark. I just like, yeah, yeah. But I appreciate you, bro. Like,
I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna tell you what. God put people in our lives at certain times for a reason.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I think at that time we were all looking for something. You know what I mean? We was all looking. We was all used to our routine, what we had going on outside of that, but we was looking for that real college experience, like you said, that brotherhood. Um, and we all linked up at the right time for each other, for sure. I'll say that. I'll say that for sure, man. Because all the best memories I have, I partied a lot, right? I was on that side of always throwing parties every weekend, but my best memories I have from college was filming with y'all. I mean, those was it was just great times, man. It was no worries. We were free. We was walking around there filming where we wanted, like when we wanted, respectfully. It was just a good time. We wasn't trying to get recognized by nobody. We were just doing what we loved. We were just a bunch of kids doing what we love to do. Um, as if we was outside playing in the in the park or something. But our park was making these scenes. Like we made it happen, man. Like from calling homies to use their rooms to get different looks. Like we was moving all over that campus, man. You set all that up, man. You set all that up with little to no budget. I'm talking what we needed was a camera and your ideas, and we made that thing come to life as if we had $1 million budget. Wouldn't have known the difference, man. You would Nobody would have known the difference, in my opinion, as far as how it felt, what we went through, what we brought to life for you. Like it was just, yeah. Thank you, just thank you.
man, I appreciate you, bro. Like for real, like seriously. Like I said, it's just like, I'm getting older, and it's just like it with teary out or anything now.
I'm with you, bro. Ever since I had kids, bro, talking about them waterworks don't take long.
um, but yeah, man. I like I said, bro. I just not only do I appreciate you on the creative side, like I said, just for acting and the poetry and all that great, the magazine and everything. I just appreciate you as a friend, bro. Like I know we don't really get to talk a lot because our schedules and everything,
Right.
but I I love you, bro. And like I said, I just thank you for I thank you for everything, man. Like for real.
Man, I love you too, bro. Um, man, you came and visited me after I had my first kid, man. You came out to Houston, Texas, man. Like, like it's just it run deep. And there's no, man, anything, anytime, just like before, just call. I got you. I know my schedule be crazy as I'll get out, but I'm always have you, bro. Always. Always.
Same here, bro. Like that. Nothing has changed over here. Like I said, bro. Like when, I'm just a phone call away, man. That's 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 real, bro. That's real.
Likewise. That ain't gonna ever change. We know
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Um, so from your perspective, because again, you've seen, and I've asked people this who aren't actively acting right now or anything. From your perspective, how have you seen Victory Productions grow? Because again, like I guess I mean, like you're an OG, so I'm interested to know your perspective, like from the outside. What have you seen? in these
The growth
last.
of,
Yeah, like lately. I mean, it's been well,
man,
we celebrated 20 plus. We celebrated 20 last year. So you came in 2006 with the web
yeah.
series. So like what? Like I said, I just want to know like from you, like what did you like? What do you seen?
Look, man, I've seen exponential growth as far as from a man who don't take no for an answer. Um, I remember when you started, like, I would have never thought back then that your stuff would be streaming on Amazon. Like, I was able to show my family movies, not just shorts, movies that you made. If you would have asked me back then that you would have been making movies that the world would see, and you'd be going to award shows across the country, I wouldn't have even been able to know what that looked like. And to say this is the homie, like, would have never even understood what that looked like, how that thought process would have been back then. And look at all the, I mean, look behind you, man. All your work, all the posters, the respect that you have in the industry hurt my heart when you said you was retiring. But I understand. I understand. But you still being a creative, so that's why I say nothing about it. You still out there making what you want to make, and that's the thing. You're doing what you want to do. You're not being manipulated by anybody except God. And that's, if anybody want to manipulate you, that's who you want to be manipulating. So man, the growth has been amazing. That from the outside looking in, I brag on it all the time. I literally brag on it all the time. My wife knew about it before she was my wife. We was just dating. I talked about you and what you was doing all the time. I shared it with my friends. I did this with him. Look at what he's doing now. Share every chance I get. Anything you got going on. The magazines I show off and share. Like, look who he interviews. Look at the people he gets to interview. Like these ain't no slouches. This is real work being done. This is real content being made. And the quality of your work, it's just, you can tell that you have 20 plus years in the game. This wasn't an accident. It wasn't fly by night. And being able to watch it, I'm just proud to have been able to be a part of it. And that's what it's like from the outside looking in. I'm just proud of it because I was a part of that thing, man.
Yeah, definitely, and you'll forever be a part of it. Like again, man, like there is no Victory Productions without you. Period. Nah, if without the foundation, I say the foundation. When I say foundation, I mean the beginning plays I was doing in college days. That's the foundation, and it would not be there would be no Victory Productions network without that. Without so, and that includes you, bro. And so you will always be a part of it, man. Like it's yeah, that's you're solidified in the history books of what this company continues to do from here on out. And that's just that's the truth.
Then when it's gonna keep doing and going forward too, whatever that may look like or in the form of what it may be, hey man, I'm down to keep working.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Let me throw this out there before people come at me. Court did not mean that God manipulates people, guys. I know people gonna be like, "What he mean by
Oh Lord.
that?" I
Man,
listen.
me and God talk different, man. Just to let y'all know. Me and
No,
God talk different.
I'm just saying. People. Listen again. 20 plus. I know how people are.
Yeah.
They be like, "What he mean by that?" So listen. All right, let me.
Be my PR, please.
Oh man. So, Mr. Jones, what do you have going on now? What is life like for Cord Jones now?
Well, I manage. So I live in Florida. So weed is medicinally legal here. So I manage a dispensary.
Hmm.
When I'm not doing that, working, managing grown folks, I'm at home managing my 5 youngins, and now just having the joys of being a dad. Um, Co-own a cookie company with my mom called Jones and for Cookies. Oh, excuse me. We just opened up our actual bakery attached to a coffee shop up in Vernon, Florida.
Okay,
Y'all,
congratulations on that.
yes, thank you. And then I'm about to start my own, just doing some content creation. You'll be seeing a few things pop up on that. I'm gonna talk to you and get some ideas for you offline, of course.
Okay.
But man, I can't sit still. So I'm just continuously, my wheels turning, and I'm always trying to do something. I'm training for a kickboxing match in May, fingers crossed, and just keeping it going, man. Just showing my kids that anything is possible. That's how I'm looking at this whole parenting thing and this whole life thing, and why I keep dipping my foot and doing different things. Is I'm enjoying life by showing my kids that you can truly do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. And like I said before, don't take no for an answer. And through God and through prayer and through faith, that's I've been able to walk that walk with them and show them that um, as long as you put God first, there's no reason that a no will stop you. People will tell you no 5 times. Keep going to God. Keep tapping that well, and you will get what you will get when you're supposed to get it. Because your desires are God's desires, as long as it's in line.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. I mean, I forgot about something that we definitely got to talk about this because this was dope. Um you actually made my brother excited. I don't know if you remember this or not because he was real young. Remember when you and Demarius came to Augusta
Yep.
and
Yep.
so we had this there was well it still exists but there's a Christian station here in Augusta. Well, it's in North Augusta, but we're just gonna say Augusta. And so I was doing an interview and they wanted me to do something like a live scene or something like that. So I was like, hey, we're gonna take a scene from College Days and we're gonna do it live in front of the audience and do it live on the television station. So I hit my boy, I had Cord and D up. I said, hey, would y'all mind coming to Augusta and doing one of the scenes? I don't remember what scene we did. I cannot remember, but I just remember y'all graciously said yes. Y'all came, y'all stayed with me and my family, and I appreciate you, man. My brother loved y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like he was so excited to meet y'all and everything. I just remember y'all really interacted with my brother. That's a fond memory that I remember. I just remember my brother was like, "I love your friends." Da, da, da. So that was cool.
Hey man, you let us be a part of the family for a couple of days. So man, I just appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Like I said, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming down to Augusta. Like I said, I think that was real dope. I remember we went to IHOP with IHOP too after the performance. So that was cool. I think my brother was talking to y'all about the cheese sticks. Some I don't know. It's just like I said, it was just a lot going on with my brother. My brother was like I said, my brother was just. I think he was excited to have me home, and I think he was like, oh, he brought 2 other people with him too. So it was like, yeah,
Yeah, it was just new people, and then he probably you done seen us on your show too. So it was just a good time, man. It was like me growing up an only child. I had a little brother for a little bit.
yeah, yeah.
I'll
That's
bet,
dope.
like I say, growing up as the only child, I found out I had a younger brother
Yeah,
about when I was 32, a few years ago. Yeah, man. Right
yeah,
up the street from me in Pensacola.
yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah.
so I mean, not to dig too much, but like, how was that going from an only child to like, okay, I actually have like a blood sibling?
Man, still navigating it, to be honest with you, because I lived my whole life as an only child. So now we both trying to build a relationship with each other. And we both have our families. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We're not far from each other. And so I just gotta, it's both of us taking the time and making the time to connect and link up. Like him and his wife have come for birthdays and baby showers. Like they've been blessings. And now he's in school, I believe, to become a aviation engineer.
Okay.
Like he and then his wife's a nurse, Laura Kate. forgive me if I said it wrong or what you do, but she do her thing or she up there. You know what I mean? Like both of them are very highly ambitious people. That I'm thankful that I found him. And now we gotta cultivate and build on what we have started on that relationship. And I'm excited for what the future holds on that. Lord, you're gonna kill me for speaking on it, but I'm just wanting to build that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, bro, like I said, man, I am so grateful. First, I'm thankful that you agreed to do this VPN chat with me, man. Like I said again, I am definitely, and I'm obviously gonna be reaching out to more of the college days OGs. I definitely want to reach out to more of the Georgia State crew and talk. Because I mean, on the personal level, this has been a minute since we actually seen each other and actually
Yeah.
talked. And like I said, man, it was just so great to do this with you. I was looking forward to this all day. And man, like I said, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna stop again before my eyes start watering up again. So yeah. But no,
Man,
but honestly, bro, like I said, man, for people who are listening, that's how deep my love run for this man, y'all. Y'all don't understand, like this is my guy. Like this is my guy. This is one of the people that if he were to call me, like, you know, people know I don't like talking on the phone, but if he were to call me at 3 a.m., I'm going to pick up the phone. That's how deep my love run for this man. So that, like, you got, yeah, man. Like I said, man, okay, I'm done. I'm done.
All that is reciprocated, man. It's the same, man. You don't find people like that often, and you hold on to your circle when you build it. You know what I'm saying? If you got a good circle, you hold on to those people, and you love on those people, and you build that village. And yeah, we don't get to talk a lot as much as we want to, but it's like when we do talk, it's like we didn't even skip a beat, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like it's right back to where we was at. So that's how you know it's deeper than just that friendship.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, all right, bro. I'm you know, we're gonna let you get back to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're right, Dad. Like exactly. And I'm gonna say this, man. I like you wouldn't have imagined what I was like back then. I was like, when you told me you was having child number 5, I was like, this man is relentless.
Hey, a lot of love running through this house, man. A lot of love running through this house.
I love it, man. Nah, it's a beautiful thing to see, man. Even like I said, even with my own siblings, my brother has 2 kids, my sister has 2 kids, so it's just like, you know, it's just a beautiful thing to see, man. I love seeing the family grow. I think that's beautiful.
For sure, man. Hey, we got to go forth and multiply.
That's what the good book says.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, got to keep that thing rolling.
Well, all right, everybody. That is it for this VPN chat. Y'all look forward to more things with Cord. Like I said, this will not be the last time y'all see him over here on Victory Production side. So we're gonna get some more stuff from him for sure.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. And I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. That is it for this VPN chat. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.